We are back again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel again. I was watching a podcast with who? It was Penwell interviewing Nota. And then Penwell asked him a very good question, actually. He asked him about what does he think about the this thing of black people coming together. Now, after he asked him that question, this is the response.
This might be my last question. I have a personal opinion on this, which I don't need to say today unless if you ask. Do you think the idea of black unity, somewhat progressive forces in the political space now, do you think it's one of the distractions of black people and one of the things we should be fighting against and saying, stop this concept of black unity and rather focus on uniting around shared ideas, shared values, more than a race? And this idea of black unity, which has almost never worked on the continent historically, is just a way to distract black people from actually building anything worthwhile.
There's never been black unity. So I believe it's a fallacy. And anything that is premised on a fallacy can either be successful or a failure, but it's always misleading.
Was there no black unity fighting in the struggle?
No. There were still black people bimbering other black people, necklacing other black people.
So do you think? So you reckon black unity should not be something we should be striving for?
I think it's a fallacy.
Should we not be striving?
You know what I mean? You are like an example of some level of black unity if you don't look at black unity as strictly African, right? Your parents were able to unite despite their various backgrounds and everything else. Your father did not insist that your mother is 100% pure Zulu.
Yeah.
I'm an example of it as well. You know, I'm mostly Tsonga, partly Xhosa, and to a lesser extent, partly Sotho. You know, so I'm a mix. My mother was a mix. You know what I mean?
Now, I really don't know, guys. What do you think about this thing of black people coming together? No, it is a slot out there. It is happening everywhere. Everybody is talking about it. Okay, not everybody, but those who are interested in it, they are talking about it. Black people coming together. Now, I have accepted that this thing of black people coming together is going to be a very, and I mean a big, very difficult thing to do. Very, very difficult to do. Okay? And I will tell you why. And I will tell you why actually Mr. Zuma knows that exactly. Okay? Now, it is going to be very difficult because not every black person is going to be agreeing with it. Okay? Maybe first reason it could be maybe because of they are not going to benefit the way maybe they will want to benefit. And maybe other reasons it could be because there are some issues between maybe other black people, between the other black people and the other one, just like Zuma and EFF and whatever. Okay, but at the end of the day, guys, we need to understand and we need to face the reality, right? The reason why Mr. Zuma decided or wanted Mr. Malema to ditch actually his party and join the MK party, it is because Mr. Zuma knew that it is going to be very difficult that black people come together, black parties in particular come together, okay? Because for you to bring together black people, all of them in South Africa, you need to get these parties, okay? You need to get the EFF, because the EFF, they have got black people in there, a lot of them. It's all about black people, and so you must have them actually in the team, so that at least you draw those black people to the party or to the MK party. And if they are all in the MK party, and I also believe that the reason why he wants to do that, he wants to keep everybody in check. And he wants maybe everybody to be under one policy, under one constitution, and under whatever. Just like I said in my other videos when I was talking about the issue, I think they have asked, you know, Mr. Malema to do a lot, you know, by asking him to leave his party, whatever. I think it was a lot, you know. I don't think it was going to happen. It was never going to happen, Malema. Now, for me, guys, I have accepted that this thing of black people, all of them, it's never going to happen, okay? I don't think it will happen. And also, guys, if you think that Mr. Zuma, he is just doing this thing of bringing MK party just for the sake of having MK party, you must think again. I believe with all my heart that Mr. Zuma, what is after is actually the majority, the power. You know, if he can get the power, if he can get the majority, you know, the majority gives you the ability to change what you want to change. Okay? It makes you to change what you want to change without the majority, without you having the two-third majority. It is impossible for you to change anything. You can shout in parliament and talk about a lot of things and be funny and insult each other. It doesn't matter. They know they are in power. There is nothing you can do. You know, so I believe that the aim of Mr. Zuma, which I think we all understand all of that, it is just to get the power, to get the majority so that he can change things. But I don't see black people coming together. I don't see it. I don't see it because even in the black people, okay, people, they don't come together. Even if they decide to wanna come together, there are issues that you find among black people. You know, it is because of that, guys. It is because of we as black people, we also have our own issues. We also fight each other. We also are against each other. We also insult each other. We also look at each other inferior. We also, you know, we don't respect each other. It will never, and I am not saying this because I don't want it to come to happen. But the way I'm looking at things in South Africa, it is never going to happen. I think Mr. Zuma must just try and get what he can get, you know, and maybe just maybe by a chance, he might get the majority that he's looking for. But I don't think that he can get all the black people, you know, and also all the parties that are black that actually will want to join him, you know. The question now will be, if this thing happens, right? And is it, or let me maybe ask this question: is this thing of black people coming together or bringing black people together? Is it maybe something that people just are using, you know, maybe just to get power, and then after getting the power, and then maybe they just eat, you know? Because after the 1994 thing happened, we all know, guys, what happened. Some people, okay, some people, when this thing of 1994 opened, tender, see everything, people saw an opportunity to make money. People saw an opportunity to loot. People saw opportunity to enrich themselves. People saw an opportunity to make their lives better. Okay, because it's just an opportunity that opened, and other people, they saw it in another way. Other people, they saw it in another way. Now the question will be, if this thing happens and maybe let's say MK party gets the majority, what is going to happen? Don't you think the same thing will actually happen? People, they will see this thing as an opportunity, and then they will want to, you know, take for themselves. And then at the end of the day, they are fighting for ministry, they are fighting for this, they are fighting for that, they are fighting for that. I am asking myself, of, are they doing this because they really, really, really want to, you know, make the lives of black people better? Or perhaps they are just doing it because it's one of those parties that are in them, in South Africa, that wants power just to get for themselves. You know, I'm just asking because, guys, whether you like it or not, okay, the people who are up there, okay, let's say maybe with the black people or the MK party gets the majority, people who will benefit more are people who are up there. I can tell you, whether you like it or not, whether you don't like it, it's fine. But the people who are going to be benefiting are people up there. When they get the majority, you will be forgotten. You will be forgotten, trust me, because money will be coming in. They would have power over resources. They would have power to on the money of South Africa, the economy, everything. They will have power over all those things. What do you think is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think you will be in their mind? Nah, I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. Do you think they will build firms? Hmm? Do you think so? Nah, guys, come on. And guys, you must also understand that we've got another another part in this puzzle, okay, the part of the capitalist, right? Those people who are holding the economy by the neck, those who are controlling the economy. Do you think if the MK party takes the majority, they will make it easy for them? I don't think so. They will make it very difficult. You guys, we like to look at things from here, from just here, what we see. And it's not just here. This thing, it's a deeper thing. This thing, it's more deeper than we think. It's more deeper than you can imagine. It's not as easy as you take power and then you change everything. Those people who are capitalists, those who are controlling economy now, they will do everything to make our lives very difficult. Even if we are in power, they will make our lives very difficult. Just like when it happened, when the 1994 happened. After that, people thought they were going to be nice, everything is going to be smooth, and it was not like that. They made it very difficult. I am telling you guys, I know that all of us, we want to be. I have said to people, when I talk about politics, I said to people, guys, if you can, okay, do what you have to do as a human being, yourself, individual. If you want to start a business, try by all means that you start a business, you start making money for yourself. And when you start making money for yourself, you make sure that you end up not depending on the government, not depending on anyone. Okay? That means you should be in a position where you are able to make your own money, okay, without depending on politicians, without depending on anyone. Okay, in that way, you will be able, guys, to actually strive in this life. But if you're going to take your whole life, your whole personality, everything about you, everything, every opportunity you think will come from the government, you will have a problem. Okay, whatever ambition you have, whatever dream you have, try to reach it, try to accomplish it. Okay, whatever you want to try, whatever you want to do it. Apply for whatever you have to apply. If you want to apply for a business registry, do it. Start the business. It's difficult, but do it. And if it pops you money, you are gone, and then your life will be easy. Hey guys, when it comes to politics, so sometimes you hear things and you are like, maybe there is hope. Because I have heard a lot of people saying, yeah, MK party is the hope, MK party is the hope, MK party is the hope. But when you look at around, and when you look at things, and when you look at what is happening, and when you look at MK, when you look at what is happening, and when you look at if it happens that they get the majority, what is going to happen? It's going to be something different, guys. I want you guys to be realistic to yourselves, okay? Don't be blindfolded by politicians. Just know what is going on. Read politics not because you have a favorite party. Read politics not because you love, you favor a party. No, read politics so that you can put yourself in a better position on what you need to do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please like the video, share the video. You can subscribe if you are new. Sharp, sharp, afetu, nube no sugo luhle. Aha.